Hey boys and girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today is going to be why on earth did you meet them? So yes, some people they just wonder why do I have to go through this, blah blah blah. Doesn't matter which context it is, okay? Generally there's a lesson to learn for sure. But let's have a better understanding on why. Let's see, let's keep an open mind, okay? So two powers, I'm not gonna shuffle for too long still, but let's do this. Okay, so one, two, one, two, one, two. Okay, so why on earth did you meet them? File number one. Two of Swords, the Lovers, Two of Wands, Holy Mother God. Okay, so it's indeed, that was inevitable for sure. This idea of having to make a choice between two, no doubt. At the same time, is maybe you were putting your head in the sand for a long time. You didn't want to actually open your eyes to a reality. Maybe that's also you blocked your heart. Maybe you didn't want to fall for someone. You didn't want to be with anybody. You decided, no, I'm gonna be on my own. I don't want anybody around. Blah blah blah. And again, it can be on any kind of level. Okay, you put that. I mean, you adapt to your situation, and if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. Okay, forget about it. It's not your reading. Move to another readers. They're amazing readers out there, so just enjoy, right? So at the end of the day, what happened here is someone who doesn't want to see the truth and really block everything. Like, I don't want to see, I don't want to feel. And as well, that brings the moon here, which is as well, inevitably you have to go within. It's an introspection that is necessary. The moon is going to reveal what you don't want to see. Obviously you don't want to see, right? And you choose not to see, to be fair, because you could actually drop the two sword and remove what's covering your eyes. I know this reading might not be very nice, because sometimes people look at the video, a tarot video, because they want to hear what they want to hear. And sometimes you just have to hear what needs to be heard, right? So maybe this reading is not going to be nice to people. They might just, but maybe, it has to be said, right? So at the end of the day, yes, there's a choice. Again, there's choice between two no matter what. So you met them because maybe you had to wake up to the idea that actually you wanted your soulmate, because the lovers very much is as well the soulmate. It doesn't have to be only about someone who has to choose between two. But to be in between two can be as well, okay, do I want to be by myself, or do I want to be alone? Do I want to focus on my job, or do I want to be with someone? Do I want this? Do I want that? There's a decision to make between two, and it doesn't have to be between two people. Okay? That very much can be third party, but it doesn't have to be another person. It can be another activity. I think we had that conversation this week. I think it was yesterday. Anyhow, the reason why maybe you met them as well is to appreciate that you have a decision to make between two, in a sense like, maybe I don't have anything to do and just wait. That's a decision to make. Because in the Two of Wands, what you appreciate as well is the idea of like, I've done everything I needed to do. I've done my homework. I prepared. I, done my, due diligence like over and over and over again. Now I have to just wait for that person to come back, to come to realizing my value, or just for life to show me what I deserve. Maybe I have nothing to do. Maybe I just have to, enjoy my life and wait for life to unfold. And that sometimes is very difficult. So, definitely someone is on the fence. Duh. Okay. Yeah, but at the same time, the King of Cups is not someone who's just like, oh, I can't make a decision. I love this person, but I want to commit, or I like this, but I don't want to go for it. Yeah, but whatever. It's also someone who has a lot of love and a lot of feelings and a lot of passion, is ready to give everything, really everything. So because that person know knows that, they're going to give 110%. They're very careful before they open up. So they stay on the fence and observe. Slow movement. Yeah, slow movement, but movement. Maybe the reason why you met that person is to actually learn patience. And again, this idea of waiting without waiting, but just, you don't have to do anything. Things gonna unfold naturally. And that's something maybe you find difficult to experience. A lot of callers, that's where they feel like they want things to happen like yesterday, when actually it's not meant to be yesterday. Okay, it's going to happen when it's going to happen. And patience is difficult to embrace, particularly when deep inside that person or that job or that promotion or that dream is like meant to be. However, there's a reason behind it why it's not happening, and that's why a lot of people have problem with timing in tarot. They want to know when. Yeah, we can give some information, but it's divine timing. Timing is not something existing in this world. Timing is what humans want to put into the logical mind. It's not a reality. Patience. Yes, here you have it, confirming. It's just the reason why you met that person is for you to go into your cave and reassess, rethink, regroup, have a moment, just pause, and then go piano, one step at a time. This lantern is not full light, and that's the reason why you can't push or rush some things. As I like to say, it takes generally 9 months for a baby to be kind of ready. Before that, the baby will be premature. So why do you want a relationship to be premature? Why do you want a promotion to be premature? That is ego. I did say that reading might not be very comfortable, but here you have it. Sometimes it has to be said. So that was pile number 1. Don't you love me right now? Anyhow, okay. Pile number 2. So why on earth did you meet them? The Emperor, the Tower, Page of Wands. Fascinating. So, yes, indeed. Someone needed to transform. Obviously, we don't like that one, do we? We don't. And it's someone immature, someone who two-faced, someone that is not very, you know what I mean. Anyhow, that person had the capacity to transform into the Emperor, someone who gets things done, someone who's 4 kings in one person. Doesn't have to be a male, okay? Can be female, doesn't matter. It's an energy, right? There is a possibility of that person to transform. Excuse me, morning voice, eh? Been a while. Anyhow, the Tower is something inevitable. That's destiny. So the reason why you met that person is, well, obviously it's meant to be, but it's also meant to be in a certain way, in a sense that the way it was has to go. Has to go. Bing! Out of the Tower. Has to go because it's unhealthy. So you want maybe to meet that person, recognize that person is a page and that person is two-faced and that person is not telling me the truth. Whatever the context is, love, work, whatever, someone you meet, you just know something is not right. You're right. You're very spot on. And that happened because I need to go in order to allow this little beauty to come in. Someone who's absolutely together. So either that person transforming that person, or this is 2 people. And you have to recognize, I don't want this anymore. I recognize a pattern. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And it can be in any context. But because I decided my value is at that level and I don't do discount. This is what I'm talking about now. I deserve the Emperor. Whatever connection it is, I don't want to be messed around by someone like this who doesn't know what they want. Bam! That's why you have a time woman. To remove what it doesn't work anymore in order to have what you deserve. Because you know your worth. It can be work, it can be relationship, it can be anything. Yes. 5 of Wands is a lot of, if it was about, relationship, it could be a lot of passion. but also back and forth, not sure, I don't know what to think. It's a lot of wands, a lot of passion, a lot of fire, but something is not quite right. Yeah. And if his work is a lot of conflict and it's, oh my God, it's just like, and unhealthy and easy, it's like, too much. And more, oh my goodness, yes, indeed. 9 of Wands is almost 10 of Wands, so you're getting really close to kind of like, you know what, enough is enough. Good. Because there's so much you can take. At some point, you recognize, okay, I met that person because I needed to get to the point of no return. I do not accept that kind of situation any longer. There's so much hurdle I can take. Pew! Nice and straight to the point here. Yes, indeed. Because what you want is deciding, okay, this person is going to be really a turning point in your life. Like, you know what? I do not accept to be treated like this any longer. I want a proper start because I deserve a certain value because I'm worth it. Then I put boundaries are very clear. I want that and I don't want that. Straight to the point. And as a result, you have a brand new beginning, you have an offer. Brand new offer. The universe appreciates that you know now your value. Therefore, that the universe put into on your journey, on your path, people who are worth your time because you know your worth now. That's why you had to go through this. There was one more push in the right direction. And then you decide, enough is enough. What I want now is a whole shebang. Whatever the context is. That was the last push for you to get enough is enough. Because what we have under the deck is here, 9 of Cups. Because that's what you want. You want quality of life. You want to spend quality time with people who are worth your time, who respect you. Why would you bother with immature, two-faced? Why on earth? And sometimes you have to work with them. I know. I had a few experiences like that. However, at some point you say, you know what? Bye. Here we go. Good on you. Good on you. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.